I got so much feedback from my last video. Thank you. This is a collection of full tone neutral makeup that I love and I use on a day-to-day basis. If you have trouble finding makeup that's actually not orange, welcome. I want to talk about contour first because I feel like contour is literally the worst to figure out. Everything that is now a contour feels more like a bronzer for me. So these are the products that I've had and used and I love. Super trendy. Okay, I don't even have the lid. This is the bbia Last Blush. I think they changed the packaging, so let's hope they didn't change the color. But this is a perfect shade for contouring, especially the nose. This is the bbia Last Blush in the shade 08 Peanut Blossom. It's a super light, ashy, brown kind of contour shade, but it's not so gray where it just doesn't even look like it's a shadow or that it's like naturally appearing on your face. I'm using it on my face right now. It began as a product that I kind of want to finish, but I actually love it a lot and I've had it for a long time and I use it literally every day and it's great. For a cream contour, this is the amber shade from Fenty and this is their match stick. I think they have a lighter shade. I just have the usual one and I'll do it right underneath so you can kind of see. You can see it's actually slightly more warm than this shade, but I feel like when you do an all over shade contour, I need a little bit of a warmer shade. This works a bit better. If you do this shade for all over the face, it looks a little too much. I do always like using a slightly, and I only mean slightly, okay, of a warmer contour shade. I want to go to bronzer now. I've only really figured out one bronzer that actually looks good. The only bronzer that ever works, and it hurts me and my wallet. This is the Filmstar Bronze and Glow Charlotte Tilbury. The highlight I rarely use. It's an okay highlight shade. It's pretty, it's just, yeah, it's nice. I'll use it from time to time, but this bronzer color, they need to come out separately because this is so good. Not too warm. Like, can you see? It doesn't look orange, and I'm gonna show you an orange bronzer that I have in my collection that pisses me the fuck off. Do you see? It looks more orange definitely than these two, obviously because it's a bronzer, but it's not so orange where it looks orange. I don't know how to explain it. Every other bronzer always makes it very obvious I have really orangey, warm streaks on my face. This blends in. I love it. It gives me the effect I want. This is a bronzer from Rare Beauty. This is the cream, whatever the fuck, okay? At that time when I bought it, this is the lightest shade. I think they have since come out with more shades. I don't know if this is the lightest shade. I don't care. Okay, this is Power Boost. At one point it was the lightest shade, so this is what I picked up. This is so incredibly warm. We have these three going on. Do you see that? This is literally what everything looks to me right now in the makeup market. So I'm over it. I use this from time to time, but I have to neutralize it with like a cream contour, like something really cool tone to make sure it doesn't look like this. These are the shades that I need. I feel like it looks like my skin tone will actually produce. This is insane. What the fuck? This is kind of a hybrid product actually, all rubbed off. This is from the brand Heme. It's a Taiwanese brand. I love this blush. I have an extra one ready as soon as I'm done with this. Like a blush bronzer hybrid. I really like, oh my god, it's like crackling and breaking and everywhere. But this is like a nude blush. This is what I want when I want like a very nude neutral blush or something that will warm up my face. I'm trying to check for chunks all over me. If you can get a hold of this, I really like it. Let me swatch it underneath all this mess. It's almost giving like some of these shades, but it has a little hint of pink that makes it so easy to wear on the face whenever I'm wearing like a very elaborate eye look, or if it's just like in the middle of the summer right now and I want to look a little bit warmer all over. It's such a nice powder. It's really finely milled, and it was like from the drugstore, so if you can get this, get it. I have some on my face right now, not the pinkiest shade, a little bit here, and it just warms up my makeup in a way that is acceptable for my face without looking actually crazy. This is one of my favorite blushes, if not my favorite. Don't quote me on that, but I always go back to this. This is, oh, did I tell you the shade? Veiled Lotus 03. Get it? I thought it was discontinued when I went to Taiwan Christmas and I almost cried, but I found it and I will be buying more. Literally the best. Luminous Silk Cheek Tint from Giorgio Armani. This is expensive, but this color, amazing. I love it. 53 is the most prettiest cotton candy pinky shade. It's a very cool tone, but it's not orange. Like, it's still very obviously pink, and it stays in this color the entire time you have it on. I feel like with a lot of blushes that are cool tone, even purple blushes, they ended up applying really pink on me. This is way more wearable than this. This is the Dior whatever blush. I like this too, but I feel like this one is, it just works. Let me blend it out. And the coverage isn't so intense that it is very hard to blend out. I find with this, sometimes I look insane. I broke this once, so I repressed it, and now the pigment is just like going crazy. But this shade is so wearable for day to day, but it's still like a little pink, you know? If you're in the market for something more high end and you like a nice blush, you will really like this, I think. Don't quote me on it. If you don't like it, Sorry. This is a different kind of product. It's more of a cream to powder kind of formula. This is from fwee. I have some beef with other fwee products, but I really love this. This is the No More and Cupid duo shade. No More, I feel like is the highlight of this. I'm glad we have more of this. This is another one of those colors where it applies really kind of neutrally pink and like more nude. It's definitely a little bit pinkier than this shade, but it kind of does the same thing for me. You can make it more pink by using the Cupid shade, which is a hint more pink. I would say if I really have to pinpoint, this is a little bit more warm tone, but I think when it applies on, it looks more nude than anything, and I just love that kind of cheek look right now. This is a different kind of product. This is the Nuse. Yes. This is in the shade 07. I'll put the shade name in the description. I was thinking on the screen, but that's more work for me. Let's put it in the description. It looks really intense when you pump it out. It's not a color I would usually go for, but I'm glad I have this. It looks like literally berries, a squash berry, and I love that for more of a winter autumn look. Bye to this dog. And when you blend it out, it gives you the most like bitten, maybe not on the cheeks, maybe you don't get bitten, but you get what I mean, like a bitten berry kind of look. If you're a deeper skin tone, you might really like this too. I feel like tan skin tones, this looks great. And that's all the blushes. Let me go into lips. I want to start off with a red because I feel like everybody needs a red. I don't wear reds too often, but I do find myself reaching for a red color sometimes when I want to deepen something up or whatever. Like a red is just a very versatile color in makeup, especially in a lipstick form. You need it. So one time I went to YSL and they gave me the shit. 307. They're like, here, this is our best-selling red. And it's like straight up orange. I never wear this. This is a reference makeup for sure where I just look. This is insane. Why would you give this to me? The fuck? And why would I buy that? That's on me. I have these two reds that I quite like. This is the Ink Velvet 31 from Peripera. I think they changed up the packaging. This is from a while ago. But this color is wine nude. Next to this color, it gives no red, but on the lips, it looks great. And I feel like it makes red more wearable color for me. Let me show you. It just makes red a little bit easier. I got this when I was in Japan. I love this. This is in the shade 008. A little bit of a plumping effect, so I love that kind of chill, spicy kind of vibe. It's one of those little push pens. I love this. It's a similar color to the Peripera one, but it's a hint more red and it's very glossy. I'll put it right in the middle to show you. And it just intensifies the red I have going on. If I want to make it look like I'm wearing a red, this is a color. Let me show you this clownery. I'm gonna put it on as is because I don't have time to do the lip liner thing, but it's not even a color that would look good if I put lip liner on. Fuck. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's not an ugly color and people can definitely pull it off, and I feel like with the right amount of makeup I maybe could pull it off. It's not a color that harmonizes with my natural coloring, which is the beef I have with warm makeup. And the amount of warm makeup that is coming out is because it's just not nice. I look insane. I don't look good, I don't feel good, and this is broken. No, it's not. Let's move on. This is a lipstick that I got. I don't really wear it that often. It's a little too cool for me, but I love that. Okay, if you want a really cool tone brown, you will love this. It kind of looks similar to this, but it's even more cool. I got this because I don't know where I saw, but somebody said this looks like Alone Time for MAC, and at that time I don't really buy any new MAC makeup, but look, this is not the same as Alone Time. I've swatched Alone Time in store. It's definitely a bit lighter, but I've heard that Alone Time is getting reformulated into something more peachy by some of you guys. I don't know. If you want something cool, here, this is super cool tone. This is probably the coolest shade I have in my collection that is not purple. It literally is still a brown shade, and I really love that, and I should wear it more. This is definitely a more neutral, nudie color. I would say this is my, if I'm not wearing any makeup and I want to have something on my lips, color. This is my second one of these. I really like it. Veiled Rose Lasting Melting Balm from Romand. It's a neutral color. I don't know what else to say. If I'm wearing more makeup, it does look a little bit pale on me and a little bit more washed out, but I like that about it. When I'm not wearing any makeup, I don't have this much color on my face. It is the perfect color to go out with when I want something on my lips. I hate wearing like clear lip balm. I don't like that shit. I only wear lip glosses or products like this, so this is the perfect product for that. Something in a similar realm as I can just throw it on and go is this Oddtype. I don't know. It's the tint with this. I'll put it somewhere in the description. It's with a brush. I was super intrigued by the brush. I've never seen this kind of applicator on any lip product, so I bought it. This is in the shade 651. It's a pinky color. It's such a nice soft color that I can wear with no lip liner and nothing else. The applicator isn't my favorite. I fell for the gimmick, but I really do like the product itself. It actually, no, you know what? I kind of do like it. Oh, whatever, I don't know. Whatever, enough about the applicator. The color is what makes it look. It literally looks like I have nothing on, but like maybe a hint of pinky uniformness where it's not super like nothing. This is my favorite lip gloss, Glasting Color Gloss from Roman. I have multiple shades. Grapey Way is my OG. It's the first color I ever got of this gloss. It's definitely a little bit more pigmented. If you like a deeper pinky kind of gloss, focus. Bitch. More purpley and pinky and a little bit darker, but I recently picked this one up when I was in Japan. This is the Grape Sparkle color S05. More sheer and it has like a hint of sparkle in it that makes it so easy to wear. This is it's so bright sometimes for me or so pigmented that I want something more dulled out, and this is like the perfect muted diluted shade of that. I'll put some on. Perfect. Give me 14 of them right now. I wear a lot of bright eyeshadow, so I'm not going to do any recommendations on that actually, because colors just are colors. I feel like the most difficult shades for cool tones right now are neutral colors. These are my favorite neutral palettes eyeshadows. The first one is a single shadow. It's a kind of all-in-one color for me. This is the water shadow from Kiko in 06, the prettiest taupey color, and I wear this all over. I don't know why I'm putting it up like I wore today, but I love wearing this just all over my lid. It gives you a kind of smoky but not too much. It's very effortless and you throw it on and that's that. My favorite neutral palette ever is actually this Kaleidos quad in the shade 05. I use this pretty much almost every day when I have nothing else going on and I just want a very neutral look. I love all of these shades. I feel like at first I kind of hated this shade. I was like, I never use the shade, but I do use it, okay? This is a really soft pink. I like wearing this. I'm actually wearing this on my eyes. Here. Look, I'm wearing this all over my eyes as kind of like a base and also like a seamless transition shade almost. It's very light, does lighten my eyes up a bit. I'll do a swatch. Where? Here. But it's a true cool tone pink. It's so smooth, the powder. It does have a little bit of a fallout, but the shadows are very smooth. It feels very silky almost. I love the way it applies and I love the way it wears. Glittery shade. The texture is a bit different from any metallic shade or glitter shades that I usually get in, I don't know, let's say more Western makeup brands. Definitely feels a little bit thicker, but it also has a very smooth base in it. Fucking focus. It looks really intense. Okay, what can I say? I love a glittery look. This is a neutral brown shade. I like to darken the outer corners. Actual cool tone, neutral brown. That doesn't pull any warmth and I love it so much. And this is a very dark cool tone brown that I can use as a liner or even a little bit more deepening. Look at this, gorgeous. Something similar that I picked up recently in Japan. This is a Snidel eyeshadow palette. I talked about it in the Japanese makeup video. It's a similar color story. It doesn't have a really dark color, but it has those neutrals that I really like and also those pinks. I really like the addition of these two highlight colors. I think something that's really missing here is a light shimmery color that you can highlight with. But you get a white one and also a kind of a bluish one. Let me swatch it. See it? It's kind of hard to see. If I'm not using this, I'm using this. Quick honorable mention, I also want to talk about this palette that is just covered in powder. Made by Mitchell in the lighter color. Cool tone friendly. I would even say these three shades are a little bit too cool for me. If you are cooler than me, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are, you really like this palette. This is definitely a highlighty shade for me and it's definitely something I can mix into other products with. I like this palette because it's super versatile. I've done a full video on me just doing my entire face with this one palette and it's great. So love. That's all. Bye.